form, that's what I'm big on. Like, I think all athletes should try to figure out whether it's doing it collectively or even as an individual. Like you mentioned, Chris Paul, LeBron, CP3 has his brand, Melo has his brand.
Right.
And obviously we've seen what LeBron has done. But I think every athlete, like I said, should be conscious of, like how you've done with Own Sense of Style. That's a way for you to express your creativity,
Right.
and just kind of tap in. So how did you, come up with the name, and then how did you decide that you wanted to, create gear?
For well, like for one, like when I was a kid, I used to like draw sneakers.
Okay.
We came from the same type of elements, so we
Right,
could go
right.
with the J's that
Yeah,
everybody had, you know what I'm saying?
right,
I would draw shoes and make it like this is the Anthony Morrow Air Anthony, like something like that. Because I
right,
was trying to like, basically recreate what we saw Mike do.
right,
I knew like growing up, I'm like, I'm gonna do something with fashion. Like I remember like in the 7th grade, we had to do like a project on like something we invent. So I like created a shoe that could make you fly or something like that.
right.
Like I did something, I
I
got
like
like
that.
an A
Yeah.
on it though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So that kind of like
Creativity. Yeah.
yeah. So I was like, man, it was dope. You know what I'm saying? And man, with Own Sense of Style, bro, like I knew that I started kind of planting seeds with people. Like I was blessed to play with Russell Westbrook.
Right.
And I remember being in the locker room one day on an off day. We came in and worked out and, just doing some the corrective stuff on off days people do, you know what I mean?
Right.
And I was like, bro, I opened up a magazine and saw you sitting next to Anna Wintour, bro. He was legendary designer, you know what I'm saying? He was like, yeah, she cool. And I'm like, man, what made you want? Because obviously Russ will take some risks. Obviously, what we've seen in
Yeah.
terms of like fashion,
Right.
which is cool. That's my brother, man. I wasn't surprised at whatever everybody going
You
through.
know.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, that don't mean
Right.
you got to do it. Like, bro,
Right.
that's what bro on. You know what I'm saying? He
Yeah.
that kind of creative guy. Like, but I was like, how do you come up with it? Like, who? And I ain't gonna lie, I love Russ like
Mm.
a brother for real. He already know what time it is, man. But he sat there and gave me some knowledge on how he started his brand and what pushed him and what influenced him.
Right.
And a lot of that knowledge he gave me, I took to like, man, I want to make,
Tap in. Yeah.
yeah, man, and I had to do it my way though, obviously, because it's an individual thing. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
So I was sitting around in the off season, and I was like, man, I want to like start something. And shout out to I talked to Wallace Purta, my former agent, and he has Two Commas Clothing, and we was sitting at a restaurant, quote unquote.
Right. Yeah.
And
I already
I
know.
was like, bro, you know what I'm talking about. And I was like,
Yeah.
man, I want to start a brand, bro. Like I know you're doing. He was like, you know what I'm saying? Like this what it is. He gave me some knowledge on it as well. And I was watching something on TV, so I was like, man, I got my own sense of style, man. I'm trying to think of a name. I already know what I want to make. I already
Right.
know what people like. I know what the girls like, what the
Right.
homies like, and what's in demand and what's coming. I'm like, got these ideas, bro. Just keep coming to me. Like,
Yeah.
I'm writing stuff down, I'm drawing, sketching stuff, trying to like, I'm talking to different people.
Uh,
And I was like, man, I got my own sense of style, man. Because I thought about an outfit I saw on the mannequin, and I saw like 2 or 3 people in the club wearing the same outfit.
right. Right.
Whole outfit with the
The
shoes,
whole fit.
hat,
Right.
like. And I was
Right.
like, man, I hate that, man. I got my own sense of style. I was like, that sounds kind of cool.
Right.
Wrote it down, started playing with different like names and like abbreviations, and I was like, I'm gonna go with own sense of style, But then
Right.
on the other side of it, it ain't just making clothes, and
Mm-hmm.
it's like we still empowering ownership. So it's own it, you know what I'm saying? So it's like
Right.
you own what you can have, and you move up from there. Everybody
Absolutely.
start off being Virgil Abloh with off,
Right.
or you know what I'm saying, like
Right.
Alexander McQueen. You don't just start off
The high end.
right, bro. You
Right.
start off with what you think is dope. You research and see what's cool and see what people like, what's in demand. It's a lot of trial and error with it, which is cool. And you investing in yourself. When you investing in yourself and the mission behind it is ownership,
Right.
can't go wrong with it, man. So about to make the winter stuff now, man. And
Yeah. I
that's
saw. I
what it
saw.
really.
Yeah. So where can they get this able? Tell them the website.
You go on Instagram, follow Own Sense of Style at Own Sense of Style, one word. And you go to
Uh-huh.
ownsenseofstyle.com, one word. Um, It's been cool, man. You know, I appreciate the support, everybody. You know, really locking in, man. It's been a blessing, man. I want to continue to keep it going as long as I can and see how far I can take it.
Right. Okay. And that's really right. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, man. Well, so now along with your brand, we don't have to get into detail with everything, but along with your brand, I know you have your charity side of things that you do in your community in Charlotte. Tell us a little bit about that.
Hey, this plane ain't too loud, is it?
It's all good. Yeah.
You can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear. I can hear. Yeah.
Nah, man. AMO Charity, so it's Anthony Morrow Charities.org.
Right.
And I had my foundation and my initiative, 501c3, all that with it since 2010, 2009.
Mm.
So it's been over 10 years we've been doing it.
Right.
And basically that was just like I'm from